Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter feed, and other social media partners. Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM. Follow at Radyo Katipunan in our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter.
Calling on all young male professionals. Do you wish to live an extraordinary life? Are you tired of the routine and mundane and long for a dynamic, adventurous, and even dangerous life? Do you wish to make your life count and hope to make an impact long after you're gone? Do you wish to live a life of service to society, to country, and to dear Mother Earth? Then you are the one we are looking for. Consider the Society of Jesus. Join the Church's gallant army and turn your world upside down. Call the Jesuit's Vocations Promotions Team 426-6101, local 3406. Once again, 426-6101, local 3406.
We are now on YouTube. Watch all of our live episodes plus exclusive content in our channel at Radyo Katipunan FM. Don't forget to click subscribe and hit the bell to get the latest updates.
To open our eyes and ears that we may see the face of Christ and hear His voice in our midst. For 28 years, Jesuit Communications has been promoting the Catholic faith and serving the nation through both traditional and new media. Hear us tackle national issues in light of Christian values on Usapang Kapatid, Pasakalye, and Radio Veritas. Watch our uplifting reflections on Kapet Pandasal and The Word Exposed, as well as our acclaimed TV specials. Listen to the inspiring and soothing music of Jesuit Music Ministry's original artists as you read our spiritually enriching books. To learn more about JustCom's mission of evangelization and education, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and our website, justcom.ph. To give a face to the faceless and a voice to the voiceless, that we may recognize Christ in them and hear His story in theirs.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear.
Do you long for a good spiritual read? Or for literature that not only feeds the mind, but nourishes the soul as well? Do you want to be inspired, feel positive and hopeful about life? Then read The Windhover, the official magazine of the Jesuits in the Philippines. Written by Jesuits and their lay partners, The Windhover features real stories about the Jesuits and their various ministries. Be inspired. Be blessed. Subscribe to The Windhover. For inquiries, call the Philippine Jesuit Aid Association at telephone numbers 426-6001, locals 4890 or 4892. Once again, Philippine Jesuit Aid Association, telephone numbers 426-6001, locals 4890 or 4892.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Voice of W Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay atenista sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng pera. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugo, todo sa kayod, punong at tulong. Ipag W Eagle, galing hiting at tigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
You're listening to the voice of the Blue Eagle.
Voice of Blue Eagle. Radyo Katipunan, 87.9.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan.
Mamangha sa lalim at ganda ng ating kultura at diwang makabayan, sa mga salita at pahina, sa tulong ng mga guro at manunulat ng panitikang Pilipino. Halina't tuklasin ang yaman ng ating panitikan, ang pamana ng ating lahi. Kasama si Binibining Andrea Trinidad, Ginoong Jethro Tenorio at Ginoong Yol Hamendang ng Kagawaran ng Filipino ng Pamantasang Ateneo de Manila. Ito ang Sari-Sari, ang Catholic Mass Media Awards Special Citation Awardee para sa pinakamagaling na palatuntunang pang-edukasyon sa radyo. Dito sa Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM. Radyo Katipunan, News, Insights, Inspiration. Radyo Katipunan, down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan, the voice of the Blue Eagle. Tara na't simulan ng inyong umaga sa mga magagandang refleksyon tungkol sa ating buhay at pananampalataya. Kasama sina Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, Father J. Boy Gonzales at Father Nono Alfonso ng Kapisanan ni Jesus, Father Cali Llamado ng Manila Cathedral at Binibining Risa Singson Kaupeng ng Light of Jesus Community dito sa Kapit Pandasal sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Paanong tumanda ng tama? Ako si Risa Singson Kaupeng, book author at editor. Magkapit pandasal muna tayo. Ang umabot sa tinatawag nilang ripe old age ay sana isang bagay na ating lahat ay matamo. Paano ko dapat maghanda at magplano para tumanda ng mabuti? Anong klaseng workout ang dapat kong gawin para masigurong magiging malakas pa rin ako kahit senior na ako? Anong mga pagbabago sa aking katawan ang dapat kong abangan at anong pwede kong gawin upang manatiling sharp pa rin ang memory ko? These are some of the questions I asked myself as I approached midlife. Wala kasing nagtuturo nitong mga to sa atin. Maraming mga taong naghahanda financially for retirement, pero hindi lang naman pera ang ating dapat ipaghanda sa ating pagtanda. Kaya, nang nahanap ko ang isang study na nilista ang 3 factors of successful aging, natuwa ako na meron na rin akong goals sa pagtanda. Ano ang mga ito? 1. Walang sakit at disability. 2. High functioning ang utak at katawan. 3. Active engagement in life. Sa Biblia, ang pagtanda ay isang blessing na nakakabit sa pagsunod sa mga utos ng Diyos. Sabi sa Proverbs 3, "My child, never forget the things I have taught you. Store my commands in your heart. If you do this, you will live many years, and your life will be satisfying. Naghahanda ka na ba for old age? Tayo magdasal. I keep the Lord always before me. You will show me the path to life, abounding joy in your presence, the delights at your right hand forever. Amen.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Sa Blue Eagle kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulong. Lipat na Blue Eagle, kaning giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan.
Palalimin ang kamalayan sa mga isyong napapanahon. Makisangkot at makiisa kasama ang Simbahang Lingkod ng Bayan, ang socio-political apostolate ng Kapisanan ni Jesus. Ito ang Kuwentuhang Bayan mula alas 11 ng umaga tuwing Biyernes dito lang sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Dahil naniniwala kami na posible ang isang mas mabuting lipunan at maaari itong simulan sa isang kwentuhan.
Yan, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Welcome po sa another Friday episode ng ating palatuntunang Kuwentuhang Bayan sa Radyo Katipunan.
Magandang umaga po sa mga Katipunero at Katipunera na sumusubaybay sa ating ngayong umaga. We're live currently sa 87.9 FM within the Ateneo and Katipunan areas. Zeno.fm also /RK 87.9 FM 879 FM at Radyo Katipunan on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at nasa YouTube din po tayo /Radyo Katipunan FM.
Yan. By the way, ako po si Gracious Romero. Kasama ko po ngayon si Roslyn Balmes, ang ating volunteer and alumni.
Ayan.
Yes. Hello, Roslyn.
Hello, Gracious. Parang matagal din nagkita, no?
Oh.
Pero, ayun. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Easter.
Oo nga, Happy Easter. At alam niyo po ba itong si Roslyn? First time siyang host natin dito sa RK. Welcome.
Oo nga.
Tutisi
First
mo
time
para
sa
sa'yo
studio.
to, ah.
Oo nga. Pero
Kasi
hindi
lagi
na...
kong guest to dati.
Totoo. Ayun. Hindi naman first time mag-host ng radyo. Kasi before may radio host din yung SLB. Pero pwede ba magbanggit ng ng ibang program? So, Veritas naman yun. So, parang, ayun, it's good to be back. Pero first time dito sa studio ng Radyo Katipunan. And, ayun, ang ganda, ang galing. Ang galing. Ayun.
Kumusta naman ang iyong Easter Holy Week?
Umuwi ako. First time ko ulit mag-Holy Week sa Naga after pandemic. Kasi ang huli kong uwi parang 2019 pa. So, ayun, it's fun to be and nice to be home, spend the quiet, silent times at home. Tapos, I finally met my niece, bago kong pamangkin. And ayun, I was able to attend mass sa ADNU, meet friends, my mentors, etc. So, ayun, super fun and chill naman na uwi. How about you?
Ako sa bahay lang, sa Bulacan, sa Lucena del Monte, Bulacan.
Ang layo! Ang layo!
Oo nga. Pero yun, actually yun nga, nakapag-reflect din ako and meditate and kahit papaano, nakatulong naman siya. At nakapahinga kahit papaano din. Rest
Correct.
for work. Yan.
Correct. Kailangan natin yun.
Totoo. So ngayong umaga, meron tayong special episode. This time, may mga guests naman tayo from Jesuit Volunteer Philippines. So, pero bago yan, panoorin muna natin itong video.
Come, live in the light. Shine with the joy and the love of the Lord. We are called to be light for the kingdom, to live in the freedom of the city of God. We are called to act with justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God. Come, open your heart. Show your mercy to all those in fear. We are called to be hope for the hopeless, so all hatred and blindness will be no more. We are called to act with justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God. Sing, sing a new song. Sing of that great day when all will be one. God will reign, and we'll walk with each other as sisters and brothers, united in love. We are called to act with justice. We are called to love tenderly.
Wow, grabe. Di ko alam kung sasabay ako sa pagkanta or na-excite ako makausap yung mga kasama natin this
Ganda
morning.
ng video in fairness.
Diba? Yung kanta ngayon kasi parang lagi siyang naririnig din sa mga JVP gatherings, etc. Ako din po ay JVP actually. So later on, we'll know more about JVP, no? We have guests for this morning. I've been mentioning about JVP. So this episode is really about JVP, Jesuit Volunteers Philippines. So before everything else, siguro we've known a few things about JVP through the video. Pero we also have our guests, as I have mentioned. So this morning we have Nika, Esa, and Ate Love. Si Ate Love ang currently Program Officer for Volunteer Service or mas kilala na POVS sa mga JVP. So sige Nika, Esa, and Ate Love, pakilala kayo.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello po, good morning. I am Nika Nathan, currently batch 43. I am assigned at Philippine Jesuit Prison Service as a scholarship program associate.
Wow. Yes, Esa.
Good morning po. Ako si Esa. So, I was assigned in Culion, Palawan, sa Loyola College of Culion as a community coordinator. So, livelihood, yung hinandle ko then. It was for batch 41 and 42. So, there.
Wow. Wait, sorry. Anong year yung batch 42?
41 and
41
42.
and 42.
It was right smack in the middle of pandemic, 2020.
Peak of the pandemic.
Oh my God. 2020.
Sorry, natawa ako kasi pag sabi niya ng kulyon, napaisip ako, galing pa siya ng kulyon. Pero medyo na-late siya. Hindi po siya galing ng kulyon. Tapos na siya ng volunteer service. Oo. Diyos ko, bumagyo pa naman. So, sana okay lang yung joke lang. Hindi po siya galing ng kulyon. Sige, Ate Love.
Sige, magandang umaga po. Ako si Love Dorero. So, batch 21, na-assign ako sa Philippine Children's Medical Center as psychotherapist for leukemia patient. And then, on my second year, batch 22, na-assign ako sa Borongan Eastern Samar sa St. Mary's College. So, ang ko doon is guidance program and nagturo at kung ano-ano pa.
Wow.
So, currently now, I'm handling the volunteer service program.
Correct. So, mas kilala sa Ate Love na?
Pobs.
Pobs. Minsan, Mama Pobs. Ganon yung tawag. So, Ate Love, sorry, baka age reveal. Pero anong taon po yung nag-render kayo or naging volunteer
Ako,
kayo?
year 2000 to 2002, right after talaga from my graduation directly to the JVP.
Ayan. That's 23?
Yeah.
Grabe talaga yung...
That's a
23
2
years ago.
Yeah, 2 decades.
Hindi naman halata. Pagkasama mo talaga mga bata. Ayan. Sige. We're having this special episode to talk about JVP, know more about its advocacy, specifically on how it is called service-driven formation program. So, yung JVP po is actually one of the apostolates ng Jesuits ng Philippine province. So, ayun. Correct. Like, SLB, I think since 2014, is accepting volunteers from JVP. So, we have, I think nag-host na din siya dito, si Sesto Recha. She's also a volunteer ng, she's also a JVP, tapos na-assign sa JVP. Ako mismo, volunteer din ako back in 5 years ago, anong taon niya? 2017, right after graduation din. So, madami pang sumunod. Like, I think may mga, halos more than 10 naman yata, or abot ng 10 yung mga volunteers na na-assign sa SLB. Pero hindi naman yun sabay-sabay ha. Like, may mga succeeding batches talaga na So, really, ang SLB din talaga has this special attachment sa mga JVPs, no? So, di yun sinabi ng SLB, sinabi ko na lang. Wala naman siguro
On record. On record yun.
Oo.
Baka natin volunteers and alumni, yung mga staff na
Correct.
from JVP. So,
Oo.
parang JVP, extension ng JVP ang SLB.
Oo, actually. Parang pag na-assign ka din sa SLB, may sarili din kayong local community. Grabe, nagsarili pala. Ayun. So,
by the way, pwede rin pala kayo sumali sa ating discussion sa umagang ito. Comment lang po kayo sa Radyo Katipunan Facebook page and SLB Facebook pages.
correct. Even sa mga JVPs nanonood or parang interested to know more or really join JVP, comment lang kayo if you have questions. Kung di natin siya masagot right now, I think we can always refer you or direct you sa JVP. Or kami din, we'll try to answer your questions through comments. Sige. So, ready? Let's go. Kinakabahan daw sila, pero sabi ko, wag na. Wag na. Oo. Asa yung ilaw dito? Parang lang, may interrogation nga. Sige.
Ito pala.
Interrogation talaga.
Hindi.
Ayan. So, yan, for the first question. Yan. Tanungin muna natin si Nika. Nika and Esa, ano ba yung nag-motivate sa inyo para sumali sa JVP?
Actually po, nagpakilala sa akin yung JVP is yung ate ko. She served JVP for 2 years and I have seen her transformation. So, nasabi ko, I want to be like her. Char. Char, kung nanonood ka Maniki, shout out.
Influence pa ng kapatid.
Oo.
Diba?
I know Nikki actually.
Mga kapatid na.
Oo. Si Nikki ay naging housemate ko din. Oo. Diba? Mga pandemic housemates. Yeah. Kaya yun, si Nika ay, naalala ko pa ng kinikwento ni Nikki na iniisip nung kapatid niya na mag-JVP talaga. So,
si Nika before?
I haven't. Pero, ayun. Ngayon ko lang siya actually nakita. Pero, ayun. Nice to meet you.
Yes,
Hi, Nikki!
Pero resemblance nila, no? Magkawin.
Very. Oo. Okay, thank you, Nika. Nice to meet you. Yes, Esa.
Bakit ako nag-JVP? Siguro, boredom. Hindi ako na-bore. Pero, no, I was supposed to join kasi when I was fresh out of, well, not out of college. Naka 1 year na ako na teaching. Tapos, mag-JVP ako dapat for 2014. And then, so I got accepted na, everything set na. Tapos, hindi siya natuloy. Because of, family, ganyan, nahirapan ako i-explain, ganyan. So, sabi ko, okay, hindi na ako magtuloy. And then I went to law school after that. I worked after. And then, nung lawyer na ako, sinabi ko, nakita ko yung ad ulit sa Facebook. Sabi ko, kasi after a while, akala mo after college, parang parang super inspired ka to do a lot of things. So, feeling ko, after ko mag-work, hindi, mawawala rin yan. Like, I can do a lot na lang after. Pero after, nung nag-work na ako, sabi ko, bakit ganun? Parang nagpaparamdam ulit sa JVP, ganun. Tapos tapos na yung deadline. Nakita ko lang yung ad. So, sabi ko, okay, mag-apply pa rin ako. Kapag tinanggap nila kahit tapos na yung deadline, I'm gonna take that as a sign. Wow, naghanap ng sign. So, yun. Si Ate Love, hindi ko alam ba't niya tinanggap. So,
kasalanan pala.
Baka wala palang nagbo-volunteer.
Pandemic yun di ba?
Oo, pandemic. Tapos, pero hindi, nung nag-apply ako, November pa yun of the previous year eh.
1990.
So, wala pang
2019.
COVID. Oo. So, tinanggap nila ako. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Tapos, after nun, sabi ko, sige. And then, it was still difficult to explain to people. Pero, easier na kasi parang stronger na yung resolve ko at that time. Na parang, I'm gonna make this happen. Kasi kapag hindi, parang, there's really something na ang dami sinabi.
Go lang!
Parang there's really something na, alam mo yung annoying feeling na parang it doesn't go away. And it's been 6 years since the first time I applied. So, yun, tinuloy ko na lang siya.
Wow.
So, thank you, Ate Love.
Sa pagtanggap sa kanya.
Salamat kay Ate Love. Wala akong ma-shout out.
May tawag.
Ate Love na lang.
Sige. I think some people also want to know more about your assignments, no? Kasi ito nga yung at the core of JVP. Like, JVP really sends volunteers to different communities all over the Philippines. So, can you tell us more about your assignment, your designation, and ano yung mga ginagawa niyo ngayon?
Yes po. So, as a scholarship program associate sa Philippine Jesuit Prison Service, we provide a non-tuition service to the children of PDLs, yung mga anak ng mga nasa PE time. So, it is really joyous to know na may mga ganong organization para na pumapansin rin sa families ng mga PDLs. Kasi we thought of na yung PDLs na nabibigyan ng serbisyo, but yung PJPS, we provide to their children. And also, their families, we provide formation. Very JVP, formation. Lahat tayo may formation sa JVP.
Sige, saan nga ito, Nika?
We are located in New Bilibid Prison Service sa
Muntinlupa. So, for Nika, she's assigned here in Metro Manila.
Yes po.
Si Esa,
I was assigned in Kuwentuhang Palawan. So, not a lot of people know Kuwentuhang. As kilala yung Coron tsaka El Nido, pag sinabi mo pa lang, Puerto Princesa, ganun. But, it's very near Coron. May Jesuit school doon, Loyola College of Kuwentuhang. Doon ko lang din yun nalaman. So, may Jesuit school, and they've been there for years. So, and then, apparently, there's an IP community also there. So, again, dun ko lang din yun nalaman. I was assigned initially as parang very broad na community coordinator. The target of Father Boggs, who was my supervisor then, was to have a sustainable livelihood program for the families of our IP scholars, mga tagbanwa yung IPs doon eh. So, yung school, nagbibigay sila ng scholarship sa IPs na mga bata. Pero gusto ni Father na it's not just gonna be parang charity. Parang gusto niya, it's a partnership with the parents, the community, the family. So gusto niya, may livelihood program. So that was supposed to be my main task. But the circumstances of the situation then, pandemic kasi. So ang hirap, parang even if you do an assessment sa mga pamilya, kung syempre mag-initial assessment ka, diba? hindi nila masasagot yung tanong in terms of how they regularly live. Kasi they were in the middle of this pandemic. So, iba yung pagkawala ng hanap buhay nila nung panahon na yon. So, hindi ko ma-input yung sustainable livelihood program agad kasi they're barely surviving. Diba? How do you even live sustainably if you're not even, so yun yung first year ko. So, ang nangyari is nag-evolve siya to a lot of tasks. I guess sa JVP, ganun talaga yung nangyari. Like, pagdating mo doon, kung anong kailangan ng community, mag-adjust ka na lang kahit hindi yun yung nasa papel, diba? So, at the time, the highest need was, aside from community services, yung mga bata na kasi nag-pandemic, walang class. So, they were doing modular learning style, pero hirap sila kasi walang teacher. So, I also took that role.
Wow.
So,
Multiple hats.
So, ano yun? Junior high and senior high. Pero may kasama naman ako doon na taga-ron na staff. So, naghati kami sa mga bata na tuturuan. So, kami lang yung tao sa school. So, so pinapayagan kami ni Fa. Kasi they live in one dorm. So, technically, hindi naman, kung magkakahawaan sila, nasa loob na sila ng isang dorm. So, when we go to school, we also use one classroom, ganyan. So, and actually, pagdating ko doon, wala pang local transmission yung sakit. So, medyo free pa yung mga tao. But yeah, that was my second job. Like, I also taught the scholars kasi nga, yun yung need wala silang teachers kasi naka-modular lahat.
Totoo.
Alam mo, anong funny niyan? Kasi before your deployment, may lista yan ng task mo, responsibilities. Diba? Nakita mo din yun. Pero ang sinasabi nila, kung anong other responsibilities yun talagang gagawin mo. So, wag ka na...
Pagdating mo sa community, iba pala.
Oo. Mas madami talaga yung nakalagay lahat. Ang last, other responsibilities, yun talaga.
Yung others talaga, yung pinakamarami.
Yun talaga ang gagawin mo. Very good point.
So, kung sasali po kayo, expect nyo na.
Expect the unexpected.
Sana sa susunod, Ate Love, nakalagay na siya in highlight. Charot!
Sana po yun yung unahin. Sa listahan.
Totoo.
Grabe. Sige, I think some of the audience also might be curious, no? Like, paano kayo napunta or how did you decide to join JVP? I guess your background as well before going to JVP, because some actually go right after graduation.
Yes.
Diba? So, ayun, before JVP, nasaan kayo? Tapos, yun, what made you decide to join JVP?
As for me po, fresh graduate ako. So, natamaan ako dun sa energy of the youth.
Ganun din ba si
Correct.
Nikki?
Yes po.
Wow.
Fresh grad din siya.
Yes. Yes. Fresh grad ako sumali. So, after graduation, actually, hindi ko pa talaga naisip ano yung gagawin ko. Pero, to be honest, hindi ko naisip. Pero, I was searching for something purposeful. So, dahil nakita ko siya sa ate ko, nakita ko yung transformation niya. Sabi ko, worth it yung JVP. So, yes, I applied. At sa last day pa talaga ng application, nag-apply.
Pinag-isipan ng mabuti.
Tapos na yung deadline.
Kaya, natanggap naman
muntik
po.
na.
Diba?
Okay, tama. Yung kay ate niya nga.
Oo.
Yes.
Inspiring kasi yung
Correct.
transformation.
Grabe. Pero, kanina sabi niya, searching for something. Akala ko searching for someone.
Ikaw
Mamaya.
Kapag halata ka
Mamaya.
rin. Joke lang. Joke lang.
Mamaya, Nika, tatanungin natin. Hala. Sige,
Ayan,
Esa.
si
I think,
Esa naman.
si Esa nabanggit niya
Oo,
kanina, di ba?
accomplished na
nag-work
siya.
Oo.
Pero grabe no, iba talaga pag out of college. Like, I really recognize that also. Kasi ako, nung first time ko, out of college din parang, I was doing my master's, pero medyo fresh from college. So, meron ka talagang sense of, I wanna do all these things, like all the positive in the world, ganyan. Tapos, parang hindi ka pa masyadong with responsibilities, hindi ka pa disillusions, mga buhay-buhay, diba? So, tapos yung philo prof ko kasi noon, ito yung root talaga of my application was Joe Piabara. So, siya yung so shout out, pero naka-state siya. So, si Joe, siya talaga yung parang nagkwento sa akin about JVP in class. So, that's how I learned about it. But I guess the difference with applying so ito po para sa mga nagtatrabaho na dyan. So, pwede pa rin po kayo mag-apply kasi iba rin yung feeling na nakita mo na yung, because I was a government employee. I was a lawyer for the government after law school. So, yun yung job ko. And then, ang dami kong nakita. Maraming realities.
Iba yung disillusionment.
Oo! Girl, as in. So, parang, in my head, where do you get pockets of joy? That was my, So, nung na-present ulit yung opportunity, I took it. Kasi feeling ko, like, I'm no longer coming from a place of, I'm super inspired about a lot of things. More of,
Reality.
Parang there's more to this. Oo, parang, hindi pwedeng ganito lang. Like, parang ganon. So, I don't know if that makes sense. But
Oo naman, diba?
Parang finding a center or finding some groundedness after going out of the
after magalit
sa
sa
So, ang takeaway ay, pwede ka mag-join na fresh grad. Pwede ding fresh lang. Hindi na grad, fresh lang.
Ayan.
Either way, welcome na welcome. Kasi tingnan nyo sila,
Oo
last
naman,
day,
diba?
last
Totoo.
minute.
Yan,
So,
mamaya i-brief pa tayo lalo ni Ate Love.
Correct.
Tanungin naman natin si Nika, parang, paano nababago ng JVP currently, ngayon kasi ikaw yung current volunteer, yung buhay mo, paano sa pakikimamuhay sa community, sa PJPS?
So, i-share ko po yung karanasan ko nung pumasok ako sa Bilibid. So, nung pumasok po ako sa Bilibid, lalo na po sa maximum security camp, iba-iba yung environment. Pupunta po kami doon kapag may event, yung yung PJPS. Nung Prison Awareness Week, pumunta kami doon, nagmisa, at nagbigay kami ng mga pagkain, ng mga goods. So, as JVP, naisa sa buhay ko yung core value naming simplicity. Nung nakita ko yung expression at yung experience ko with PDLs. Nung namigay kasi kami ng taho doon. Tapos nung pagbigay ko ng taho, na-shock ako dahil yung faces nila nag-light up talaga. So sobrang saya. Tapos hindi sila matapos magsabi ng salamat ma'am. To think na taho lang yun. So para sa atin sa mga tao na sa laya, yung taho ay simpleng pagkain lang na kaya lang natin i-access and anytime we want. Pero para sa kanila, hindi pala. Kasi kaya tinanong ko yung isang PDL. Siya, salamat ma'am. Ilang years na po kasi ako hindi nakatikim ng taho. So, yung from there, hindi ko ma-express yung yung feeling ko nun. Pero I was really grateful. And I realized na yung simplicity pala is about finding graciousness in every gift that you receive and that you have. And you see things as blessings talaga. So, grabe yung mga touching moments sa Pinas.
Nayak ako.
Kwento ng taho. Alam mo, malala ko lang, every time may dumadaan sa amin, sobrang kakasya ako tumitira, may dumadaan na taho, lagi ko talaga, Diyos ko, maabot na kaya si Kuya. Kuya taho. Rinig ng buong kapitbahay.
Favorite mo palang taho, Roslyn?
Oo. Ang cute nun.
Totoo.
When she mentioned.
Heartwarming.
Thank you, Nika.
Totoo.
Esa?
Paano nabago ng JVP? Hindi naman masyado. That's oh my gosh, no, because I don't know where to begin. I did it for 2 years. And magkaiba kasi yung experience dun sa 2 taon na yon kahit na same yung community. Kasi iba yung period. Like, the second year was like going into election year. So, ang daming nangyayari. How did it change parang before kasi, meron, I guess, a lot of us can relate. Meron na tayong notion of what injustice is, diba? We have it in our heads, lalo na yung mga atenista, mga bugbog tayo sa ganyan, mga philosophical, whatever. But going there and seeing it firsthand really hits you different. Parang, and this is coming from a place of privilege, which I always acknowledge. Kasi, iniisip ko, hindi ako makapaniwala na may dalawang mundong nag-exist at the same time. I'm gonna tell a story. Like, quick story lang.
Sure.
Walang taho dun sa isip.
Kailangan ko kumain ng
I handled, kasi nalaman nila na lawyer ako eh. So, eventually, naging part ng service ko yung legal consultations. One community there, lumapit sila sa akin kasi yung libingan nila, so ancestral cemetery, kinukuha siya by private people para gawin daw na private resort and casino. Tapos, syempre wala sila magawa. May mga currently pa rin oppose, so hindi pa rin siya completely na take over. And then sinabihan daw siya, nung nalaman na magrereklamo sila, sinabihan daw sila na, saan ka magrereklamo? Saan ka kukuha ng abogado? Pambili nga ng kape tsaka krudo, wala ka. Pambayad pa ng abogado, ganyan. Tapos, tinanong ko sila, because I was doing workshop, sabi ko, ano po ba ang progress para sa community na to? Kunyari, bigyan ko kayo ng 1 million, 2 million, ganyan. Okay na ba yun? Ganyan. Sabi nila...
Sorry. Alam na ba nila na lawyer ka that time?
Oo. Oo, nalaman na nila. Kasi hindi ko alam kung bakit. Pero hindi ko naman siya sinasabi. So, nung nag-workshop ako, parang tinanong ko sila, ano po ba yung progress para sa inyo? Kunyari, bigyan ko kayo 1 million, 2 million every year, bawat pamilya. Pero hindi sa inyo yung lupa. Hindi naman kayo papaalisin, hindi naman kayo awayin, hindi kayo sasaktan, pero hindi na sa inyo. Sasabihin sa inyo kung saan kayo magtatayo ng magtatanim, mangingisda, ganyan. Pero meron kayo 2 million every year hanggang mamatay, hanggang mga apo-apo nyo. Ayaw nila pumayag. 3, 4, tinataasan ko. So ako, bakit? Hindi naman kayo sinasaktan. May pera pa kayo. Ano ba kasi yung pag-unlad para sa inyo? Sabi nila sa akin, ma'am, simple lang man, kalayaan. Which to me is, hindi ko gets bakit ganon. Na parang, people are barely surviving somewhere in this country. And some people are, having so much excess. So, yun lang, meron akong ganong...
Inequality talaga.
Oo. Tapos, syempre, ako bilang middle class, diba? Meron din akong sarili kong guilt, may sarili akong ganong issue. So, JVP, I think, changed me in a way na it gave me so much perspective. I'm not saying na I went there and I became, I saved people or I changed their lives. But more, it changed mine because I did not come back the same person. Like, I'm the same person but also not the same person. And my friends, shout out sa lahat ng friends ko na nirantan ko dyan. I'm sorry for, all my late night. But yeah, it's a continuous battle. And I think, yun, di ba sinasabi sa JVP na it will ruin you. Di ba? You're ruined for life. So that's my ruin story.
Sabi na iba pala talaga pag immersion, nandun ka mismo sa community kasi first-hand reality. Talagang may experience mo.
For a while, inisip ko, JVP pa ba pinag-uusapan? Or political issues. Because she was saying things about inequality,
yung mga pinag-uusapan din natin lagi dito sa program.
Yun nga when she mentioned the word kalayaan, like literally, what does it really mean for these people in this kind of communities? To you who, parang ako din, I can't imagine as well, before ako mag-JVP, parang hindi ko rin ma-imagine kung anong ibig sabihin ng kalayaan, na sobrang big word, very buzzword for most of us. But when you're there in the community, it literally and simply means allowing them to do their livelihood for the longest time, for the whole time. Hindi nila kailangan ng pera talaga. Correct. They really need freedom to do their livelihood, to live their lives as it is.
Yeah, just let them be. Like, kung saan sila mangingista, saan sila yun lang.
Correct.
Yun lang kailangan nila in life.
Bumalik tayo sa JVP for a while sa topic na yun. Pero super thank you. Ang ganda nun. Ang ganda nun. Sige.
Ayan, tanungin naman natin si Ate Love. Kasi,
correct.
Ano experience mo, Ate Love? 10 years ago.
Last 20 minutes na ng program. Yan, kay Ate Lau, yan. Paano nakakatulong po yung JVP sa mga community na pagsisilbihan natin?
Sa tingin ko, malaki ang tulong ng mga Jesuit volunteers sa lahat ng partner institution. Kasi unang-una, kung kulang sila sa staff, mas nagagawa ng Jesuit volunteer. Mas grabe pa nga yung trabaho ng mga volunteers compare sa kanilang mga regular employees. Tapos pangalawa, nakita ko na malaki ang tiwala ng lahat ng partner institutions sa mga Jesuit volunteer. Malaki ang kanilang paghahangad, malaki ang kanilang tiwala. Yung level of respect in terms of commitment, in terms of work, nandun talaga. Kaya lang minsan, di ba, parang pag sinabi nila, GVP ka, iba kayo talaga, ibang level kayo. Parang ako, ano kayang ibang level ko? Gagawa ng GVP, Tapos, di ba, parang yung level of expectation din nila, mataas sa atin. So, tapos, meron din isang supervisor. Currently lang ngayon lang, nagsabi siya na, ba't ako nag-request ng volunteer? Actually, hindi talaga yung need of a staff or a teacher. Gusto ko maging halimbawa yung Jesuit volunteer sa aking mga teacher, sa aking mga staff. So parang nandun talaga, modelo talaga yung Jesuit volunteer sa lahat ng partner institution. Kahit saan, kahit tapos ka na ngayon, kahit pumunta ka sa iba-ibang company, kilala yung JVP. Pag sinabing JVP, iba to magtrabaho, iba to in terms of level of commitment. Talagang sagad sa buto ang pagbibigay.
Totoo.
Thank you, Ate Love. Parang, going back to SLB ulit, no? Parang how SLB can actually benefits also from mga JVPs. Kasi ang hirap din talaga. Even right now, hindi ko naman sinasabi na kami. Pero alam mo yon, malaking bagay na even these JVPs, even when these JVPs have finished their volunteer year, no, parang nung bumalik dito yung mga tao, kasi may iba na umuwi na ng probinsya, after nung bumalik dito, nag-volunteer pa din sa SLB. And I think even when
shout out sa lahat ng mga
JVPs,
SLB.
Oo, kalat-kalat sila ngayon. Karamihan naman, mga nasa CDO, Davao, mga ganun. Pero din sa Naga, si George. So, ayun. I think
active pa rin siya sa mga events natin. Sobrang appreciated.
Truly.
Oo, maraming bumabalik, 'di ba? Maraming nagpa-absorb.
Yes.
So ibig sabihin, it's a two-way of giving, life-giving talaga siya. Not only as a person, as a Jesuit volunteer, but it's also a life-giving to the community. So maraming bumalik, maraming nagstay talaga doon, tas hanggang ngayon tinutulungan. Marami din mga Jesuit volunteer na, former Jesuit volunteer na nagtayo ng sariling foundation because yun yung inspirasyon nila. Yun yung nakita nila. For example, yung sa Mindoro ngayon, for Mangyan, is also a batch 20 ba siya? Basta yung nag-set up sila para matulungan yung mga Mangyan community for their livelihood or kung ano pa yung programa na kailangan. So, it's really a life-giving. So, iba siya.
So, parang after you graduate JVP talaga, either magpa-absorb ka, new person nga na, pa-absorb ka, work ka sa iba ulit. Some even, hindi natin nabanggit, yung iba dumidiretso sa pagiging Jesuita, di ba? Totoo. Jesuits.
Nalaman nila yung calling at vocation nila.
Father Pat, our ED, actually became, or I think decided to be a Jesuit after JVP.
Yeah.
Sila Bro Martin, Bro Chesco as well.
Yes.
They're also JVP.
Si Brother Bo.
Brother Bo. Diba? Ang dami na natin nabanggit.
Shout out po sa inyong lahat.
Shout out pala tong episode na to. Siguro final question sa guest natin ngayon before we proceed sa details, no? Ng recruitment applications. For you, siguro, ano yung masasabi nyo sa iba na nagbabalak mag-JVP? Any advice? Like, siguro halimbawa ako, pag-graduate na ako, or nasa corporate, or nasa government work din siguro ako. Tapos nag-iisip ako mag-join ng JVP. So, ano yung masabi nyo sa mga ganon, people who are at that phase?
Pero sa akin, honestly, before you know that you need to apply, make sure na you know how to commit. Commit talaga. Kasi from my experience, hindi naman siya naging smooth sailing Ilang beses akong napabalik-balik kay Ate Loves, ganyan mag-rant. Pero, from there, arami kong natutunan na Kaya nga, you should remember your whys before you commit talaga. Kasi dapat may ground ka kung bakit ka sasali sa JVP. Hindi lang dahil hindi mo alam anong gagawin mo after graduation. You should know your whys. Kaya hindi ko masasabi na sumali lang kayo without having to commit or without knowing your whys and your grounds.
Yes. I think pwede din siya nga i-connect sa sinabi ni Ate Love, no? That these are really communities with real people. So, hindi lang siya yung parang punta tayo doon to learn something or to do something. Correct. Exactly. Hindi
Correct
siya
lang po
bakasyon.
namin. Hindi talaga ako nagbakasyon, promise, kahit Palawan yun.
Hindi siya bakasyon, but this is really communities na may mga pinagdadaanan din and literal mga tao na may buhay, 'di ba? So,
Pero, can I just add po?
Sure.
Joining JVP is really fun din. Kasi, jokingly tag naman yung JVP as just visiting the Philippines. Sa totoo, I really visited Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao dahil sa JVP. Kaya it's a great opportunity po talaga sa lahat ng mga gustong mag-explore ng Philippines with the cause.
Oo, usong-uso ngayon yung map sa Facebook kung ano yung mga nabisita ko. Grabe, nakikita ko.
Kahapon ko lang
May
nakita.
ganun. Tapos nakikita ko yung sa mga JVPs, level 150, level 200. Ano tong mga to? Nag-try din ako noon, level 143.
Wow!
Diba? Kaya ako ng Pilipinas. Hello? Or is the other way around? Diba? So, ayun. May contest yata ang JVP sa Facebook ngayon. May premyo po ba yun natin na kung sino pinaka... Ayun. Yung visiting for a cause. Tamang-tama. Very right naman. Thank you, Nika. Yes, Esa.
Ako, isundan ko lang yung sinabi ni Nika, no, na commitment really is priority. Like, it's even if you, kasi ako for me, ito coming from a place na siguro marami na akong nakitang kala mo naman, tanda ko na. No, it will change kasi. And sometimes you question your why. Diba? It's not always as easy as saying na parang, I wanna help, it's so easy to throw these words around. And sometimes the why can be as simple as, I feel like there's a void, or I feel like there's something bigger for me out there and I want to explore that. It doesn't have to be something life-changing. Oh no, I want to save this community, I want to help this community. Ganyan. Not necessarily, but you have to be committed to it. So whatever that why is, sana it's something that you know is directed towards service for that community. Gaano pa siya kasimple pakinggan, and you commit to it. Kasi tama yung sinabi nyo na, there's really a group of people out there, when you cross that line, may magmi-meet sa'yo eh. Hindi ka naman hindi ka pwede mag-opt out na, well, pwede kasi volunteer service. Pero hindi siya something na pag napasok ka, iluluwa mo kasi may maapektuhan. But yung advice ko, I guess, would be, don't belabor so much the why. Because sabi nga ni Father Adolfo Nicolas na, if the heart is right, you can throw it in the dark, and it will find its way. So, ako kasi at that point, parang di rin ako sure eh. Diba? When I applied, I knew that I wanted to do it, but I don't know exactly why. Like, I can't pinpoint it. But I felt like my heart was in the right place. So, when I got there, I did the work, even if it's not, what's in the paper, ganon. So, yun lang, I guess. Just remember, sometimes people would be scared kasi, hala, baka hindi good enough yung why ko. Baka hindi siya kasi, syempre, JVP, kailangan ganito, dapat ganyan.
Pag-isipan mabuti
medyo
yung
mga nag-SB yung mga pumunta. Diba? So, baka ganun kasi may pressure na, baka hindi ko deserve yung spot na yan, ganun. But, if you feel like your heart is in the right place, it will find, whatever it is that you get, you'll get directed to that direction. So, yun lang. I mean, there's really something beyond your comfort zone. And just embrace nyo lang yun with the community. So, yun lang. Mag-apply na kayo, guys. Masaya talaga siya.
Thank you, Esa. Somehow relate nga ako eh. Kasi when I joined, actually, hindi rin ako sure sa why ko. Pero may one thing na sure ako. Because nung college, parang puro orgs din ako, etc. Sure ako napagod ako. Tapos parang, ayoko na mag-isip ng gagawin. Feel ko kung mag-JVP ako, utusan nyo na lang ako ng ano-ano. So at least through that, parang, alam mo yun, sobrang simple siya na rason. But at the same time, you really just have to commit. At the end of the day, sabi nga din ng iba, God will always meet you where you are.
Exactly.
So parang, kung nasaan ka, sige lang, tuloy lang. Like, commit and everything will follow. Ganun talaga siya.
Wow.
Ate Love.
Ayan.
Siguro, diretso na din kay Ate Love, no, sa
mga recruitment,
recruitment
natin.
details, kung paano makaka-join sa JVP.
Yeah, sige. Ako, dugtungan ko lang yung mga sinabi nila. Baka iniisip nila, it's really volunteer lang siya. Pero it's like really a work din talaga. Kaya nandun din yung level of commitment, the level of respect to the community. Tapos,
May kontrata po tayo.
May kontrata po tayo. Yung mga ganon na, it's not only for fun, but it's more of learning and untapping all your skills. Sa GVP, makikita mo na, ay, nagawa ko pala to.
Mas
Dati hindi mo alam na meron kang ganitong skills. Pero meron kang ganitong skills talaga. So, through JVP, through your experience, makikita mo talaga. So, lalago ka. So, sa akin lang, if you really want to join, to become a Jesuit volunteer, if you have the passion, the heart of service, and to go to the most needy community, go na po tayo. So, yung qualification natin for joining the JVP is at least single. So, bakit hindi married? Mahirap. Single kasi mahirap kung may asawa kasi mag-iisip ka for a family, you have to stay there for at least a year or 10 months. Talagang to be with the community, to be with the people and everything and exploring and discovering their life. Tapos,
ano kung nasa committed relationship, Ate Love?
Pwede naman. Committed relationship. Pwede.
Pwede daw.
All in all. So, yon. As long as you are not married. Tapos, under 35 years old, pero kung merong may gusto 35 above, so pwede natin pag-usapan. So, ako, lagi kong iniisip, merong sabi sa akin ng pare, if you are bothered, as in, ginulo ka ng Diyos, talagang i-go mo yan. Kasi ibig sabihin, may gustong paggawa sa'yo talaga. Yung ganun. So, college graduate, we're also open for a college graduate. At yung mag-graduate din for this school year. And young professionals, we're also open for a young professional. Yung mga pagod na at they want to continue and to find meaning. If you want to rest, this is your time also to rest.
Fresh lang.
Yeah.
Hindi ko sure kung makaka-rest sila though.
Pero at least rest of not the ordinary routine
A break
of your
in
the break. So ito ibang routine yung mangyayari sa iyo. So physically fit, kailangan din you're physically fit kasi nga yung mga area natin is more on minsan meron sa bundok or yung ilang oras ng paglalakad. So yun yung
Shout
mga
out kay Ma'am Kath. Nakasama ko mamundok sa kuya.
So yun, emotionally, rin.
MRT, yung mga hagdan ng MRT. Para kay Nika na di ba?
Totoo.
And then yung
Magbubuhat
ilang
ka.
natin, di ba?
Yes. So, emotionally balanced, but kailangan din na we are rooted with ourselves, we know ourselves. Kasi nga, you will be away from your comfort zone. So, kailangan nandiyan rin tayo. So, pero it's also good to be away of your comfort zone to discover more of yourself and matutunan yung ibang, hindi ka marunong maglaba, matututo kang maglaba, magluto,
marami ka
kung saan,
mag-discover
yung mga
sa sarili
ganon.
mo.
So, yun, the sincerity of really to serve the need of the community. So, that's one of our qualifications. If you have the passion, the heart of the service, if the Lord calls you, and meron ka talagang 1 year ngayon na walang ginagawa na gusto mong, ito muna ako. So, let's go for applying for the JVP. So, our office is located at the MBP. So, Manny Pangilinan Center Building. So, sa loob po yan ng Ateneo de Manila. Tapos, meron din po tayong iba-ibang chapter. So, we also have from Ateneo de Naga, Xavier University, Ateneo de Cagayan. We also have Cebu chapter. We also have Ateneo de Davao. So, Yun, so we're looking forward for all the young men and women who have the heart for service.
Pwede rin
and-
pong old.
Yeah. Yeah, yung mga ano talaga. So, you can also check our website. So, it's www.jbpfi.org and also our Facebook page, Jesuit Volunteer Philippines. So, lahat po nandoon kung ano yung mga tanong nyo. So, hopefully, we could really inspire you for this morning exchange of experience.
Thank you, Ate Love.
May mga recruitment talks pa ba tayo, Ate Love? Saksi
Dito for Ateneo de Malia, ginawang recruitment talk na style is we go for TIO classes. So, as in room to room. So, we invite also other JVP to share their experience. So, maraming salamat sa last Tuesday, meron tayo, thank you kay Sir Raul Rungkal, na binigyan tayo ng 15 minutes sa klase niya to share. So, we're hoping other TIO teacher and philo teacher to give us also that way. Yung Naga local chapter, Naga chapter, meron sila yung Naga local community this coming Saturday, next week for recruitment talk April 22 sa loob po yun ng Ateneo. So, you can also check their Facebook page, Naga local community.
Yay! Meron din, di ba, Ate Love? May Facebook din po yung JVP. Tama?
Yes, yung Jesuit Volunteer Philippines.
So, you can search sa Facebook and look for the details there kung may mga interested tayong audience.
Sa Ate Love, di ba, kahit hindi graduate ng Ateneo, this is
Yeah, we're open to all.
everyone.
Hindi po siya exclusive sa lahat ng Ateneo School.
Totoo.
Kahit saan pong state colleges or universities, we're open po. So, hindi po siya nakatutok lang sa Ateneo.
Yung partner ko last year, taga Lasal. Shout out Neil.
Bardagulan ko pa.
Oh, di ba?
Andun siya, nag-renew pa siya. So,
Talaga ba? Wow! Oh.
Neil, Magda, hello. Ma'am ka.
Shout out!
Ako din, mag-shoutout. My batchmates, yeah. I think 5 years na ba kami?
Yeah,
since-
celebrating your 5
Oo,
years.
Talaga ba? 5 years na since we graduate. Tapos hi din sa mga kasama ko sa OMI. Baka di nila ako bigyan ng lunch. Kay Miss Chance, kay Sir Ram, kay Miss Hills, and kay Miss Grace, and kay Miss Mir na nasa meeting ngayon. Laban lang po, yun.
Thank you po sa lahat.
May magdagdag lang ako dun sa nabanggit ni Ate Love kanina, yung physically fit.
Mhm.
Kasama dun yung mental health.
Yeah.
Oo, kasi mahirap ang yung work. So it's fun, it's really you do work, but it's also specially tasking for the mind kasi nagiging sponge ka of the community at one point. So just based on experience, like syempre yung batchmates ko and nahirapan kami ganyan. So although JVP naman will conduct mga tests.
Yes,
Tama,
yes,
diba?
we
Sa love,
will.
yeah. So, but yeah, I guess we know ourselves better than most. So, yun. One is kailangan medyo committed, strong-willed talaga. Kasi mahirap talaga siya when you get there. There.
And I think I also want to assure yung sa mga magjo-join na hindi rin naman pinapabayaan ng JVP as
tama.
institution yung mga volunteers nila. Like super alaga naman yan. So yung allowance, Diyos ko, allowance ko noon, hindi rin naman ganun kadami, pero never naman ako nagutom. Lang yung pinapakain sa SLB or sa JBP kapag wala na kaming allowance. Punta kami ng JBP.
Yeah.
Ganun talaga ang mga technique pag malapit na. So, ayun. Oo. Ayan.
Katukin mo yung pobs
Yeah.
mo.
So, meron din mga benefits. We also take care of the health insurance now ng mga volunteer kasi part na yun. Meron tayong sa PhilHealth, sagot na yun or it's an agreement between the partner institution and the foundation, and then yun medical insurance, tapos even the accommodation is also provided. So wala ka talagang iisipin, even it's really a minimal allowance. Minsan yung minimal allowance mo may naiipon ka na
Nakakaipon pa
kasi nga
sila.
wala ka nang gagastos, iba yung pagkain mo. Minsan pag, di ba, if you're a stranger in a community, gusto kang makilala, lagi kang imbitahan.
Shout out sa mga nagbigay ng lobster.
Yeah, yung mga, di ba, talagang, siya, yung puso mo at yung katawan mo din mag-adjust.
Yeah.
So, yung pagmamahal ng community. So, hindi ka papabayaan talaga.
Totoo.
Correct.
Ayan. Ay, thank you
Ang saya.
sa lahat ng mga guests natin. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Nag-enjoy
much.
kami.
Thank you so much.
Ayan. Sana di kayo kinabahan all through.
At
Ayun.
shout out din, ang daming nag-comment sa atin sa Facebook.
As in, bashers ba yan? Hala.
Bashers! Kasi first time mo daw nag-host. Tapos yung mga nag-comment din tungkol kay Esa. Kasi mga taga-Kulyon, I think.
Bashers po ba sila?
Ayan. So, natutuwa naman ako kasi ang daming nanood sa atin sa Facebook live streaming. Oh.
Sana mag-join din kayo. Hala,
Totoo,
join din
totoo.
kayo. Ayun. This has been a really fun and meaningful. Like, pinapanood ko pala yung video kanina. It really relieves a lot of memories na feel ko kahapon lang. Wow! Hindi siya masyado. But also, I can vouch.
Reminiscing.
Join JBP.
Totoo. Ayan, thank you so much everyone. Maraming po salamat sa lahat ng mga tagapakinig natin, mga nanood ng episode natin ngayon sa Kuwentuhang Bayan sa Radyo Katipunan.
Thank you. Thank you to our guests, si Nika, Ate Love,
Thank you,
and
thank you so
Esa.
much.
Thank you so much. Nice meeting you.
Hanggang sa
Thank
susunod
you.
na episode po ng Kuwentuhang Bayan sa Radyo Katipunan. Next Fridays, kita-kits po.
Palalimin ang kamalayan sa mga isyong napapanahon. Makisangkot at makiisa kasama ang Simbahang Lingkod ng Bayan. Ang Socio-Political Apostolate ng Kapisanan ni Jesus. Ito ang Kuwentuhang Bayan mula alas 11 ng umaga tuwing Biyernes dito lang sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Dahil naniniwala kami na posible ang isang mas mabuting lipunan at maaari itong simulan sa isang kwentuhan.